stress, pressure, expectations, and finding out what you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. To get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Graham. He gets a block. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no.
Well, they blocked the extra point. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. How about that? It looked like disaster. They wind up with a 2-point conversion. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The play fake on first down. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Wingo. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. Dropping back, it's Manning. Snagged out of the air. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fair catch, called for and made. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rodgers. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the
wide open spaces. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball no matter how many times they spin the magic beat. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Ohio State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get Hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
And he puts through the extra point. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quick completion on the out route. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, that's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to...
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
He's brought down at the 38-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Right on target this time. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Across the 25. He's got room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line.
Texas, 7.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Making side adjustments here. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, really nice catch there, getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better, sir.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. And if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. The give to the right. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Snap from the gun on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That's caught. It's Smith. He's knocked out of bounds, and he still had a long way to go, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Makes the grab. It's Wingo. Still running at the 40. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
How about the coverage by the defender on that throw? It was as if he knew where the ball was going to go. He practically ran the route for the wide receiver before swatting it away.
To the air, it's Manning. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
And I just love the offense managing the clock in that situation, David. There was absolutely no panic. Calm, cool, and collected all the way down the field, scoring the touchdown, and now giving themselves an opportunity to take the lead in there at halftime.
And the other side of that coin, Palmer, is the defense, man. Like, we got to keep them in bounds. We got to make sure we're not giving up big plays. They can throw it over the middle of the field. The clock's our friend, and they didn't execute good enough down the stretch of that drive to force a field goal.
So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside. Even though we're winning and you fail, now this defense better step up and respond.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm.
There he goes! They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Buys a little time. Oh, out of space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! Texas fight and fighting them through the air and on the ground. Reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. It's a seam wide open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year, year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right on the money. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Lost to throw again. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. The offense cashing it in on that drive. They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. To the air, it's Sayin. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. First play of the drive wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. He caught it. Touchdown, Longhorns! And with that, they got the lead here in the 2nd half. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Makes the catch, it's Rodgers. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Peoples. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples. They'll stop him short on third down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Back to pass, it's Manning. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball on the ground.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. They're working that left side. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Rodgers. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turning on the Jets. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Longhorns enter the final minute with the lead. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Here's a heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Longhorns in the hurry-up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to pass. Rushes on him. Looking for the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for